A very good morning, students. I hope you all are fit and healthy at home. Now today's topic of this video is verbs. A verb is a very important part of a sentence. You all know that what is a verb? Yes, so a verb is a action words, okay? It says something about a noun or a pronoun. Now, this verb tells us about three things. The first thing is being of something. The second is having something, and the third is doing something. Now, if you come to the first part, that is being of something, for example, he is a boy. Who he is? He is a boy. So, here is what? It's a verb, okay, which tells us of being something. Like the second example, they are happy. Now, here they are happy. Who are happy? They are happy. Now, are is a helping verb here. Now, coming to the second, having something. Now, having something here means the ownership or the possession. Like, for example, they have a lot of money. Okay. So, in this sentence, have is what? Have is a verb. Yes. She has a good voice. In this sentence, has is a verb. And the third part says doing something. Doing something here, for example, I play. So play is what? It is a verb, action words. Okay. You sing. So sing is what? It's a verb. I hope you all have understood this classification of verbs into three types. Now, there are two kinds of verbs. Okay. The first one is transitive verbs and the second one is intransitive verbs. Now, verbs that need objects to complete their meaning are called transitive verbs. Yes, it means that a transitive verb takes an object. Now, as in English, you may be knowing that in a sentence there are two parts. Yes, the first one is the subject and the second one is the predicate. Yes, so the subject and predicate, always this verb is with the predicate part. Okay, means the starting is the subject, then verb, then the object. Now, some more examples are like the shelf holds the book. In this sentence, the shelf is the subject, holds is the transitive verb, and the books is the direct object. A verb that indicates complete action by itself in a sentence and does not require an object is called an intransitive verb. Okay, means in a sentence, if it is completed by itself in a sentence, not require an object is called an intransitive verb. Okay, means in a sentence, if it is completed by, means if the sentence is complete and there is no object needed, it means that the verb used will be the intransitive verb. Okay, and adverbs and prepositions usually follows intransitive verbs. Like for example, my sister cries loudly. Now in this sentence, my sister is the subject, cries is the intransitive verb. Okay, and loudly is an adverb. Now in this sentence, there is no object in the sentence. Yes, in this there is no object in the sentence. That's why this cries is what? It's an intransitive verb, as the sentence is completed by itself. Yes, without an object. A transitive verb is incomplete without a direct object, whereas an intransitive verb makes complete sense without a direct object. Okay, means in this transitive verb, there is always this direct object is needed. If there is no direct object, the sentence is incomplete. Whereas in intransitive verbs, there is no need of direct object. Without the direct object itself, the sentence is completed. For example, we washed. Yes, so in this sentence, washed is what? It's an transitive verb. I jumped in excitement. So here, jumped is what? It's an intransitive verb. Sometimes a transitive verb takes two objects. That is first direct object and indirect object. Now this order, it can be changed, like it can be reversed. First it can be an indirect object or it can be a direct object. In order to find out the direct object, we have to ask a question like what or whom. Yes, like for example, I lent my toys to my friends. Yes, my toys. What I have lent? I have lent my toys. So toys, my toys is the direct object. And in order to find out the indirect object, we have to ask a question to whom or for whom. Yes, so the same sentence, like if I am writing I lent my friend my toys. Yes, so to whom I have lent my toys? To my friend. So my friend is the indirect object. Yes, understood students? Now some verbs can be used in both ways, a transitive verb and intransitive verb. For example, Ricky play football and Ricky play very well. In the first sentence, we have a subject, we have a verb, we have a object. Ricky is subject, verb is play, and football is the object. But in the second sentence, Ricky play very well, we don't have any object in the sentence. But play is so in this sentence, play is both. It is transitive verb as well as intransitive verb. I hope you all have understood, students, today's topic. Thank you so much. Stay blessed.